Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Ta1k Podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the one instead of an L because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. As you see, I got on that Luka John today. All black Mamba style Luka John because it is Ta1k Podcast episode 60. If you know, then you know. Luka Doncic is one of the very few players to ever play in the league to score 60 points. Okay, and so to honor episode 60, I had to wear somebody who has scored 60 in a game. So shout out to Luka Doncic, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Lost a lot of weight. So as a Celtics fan, I'm scared for the Lakers. And as a Celtics fan, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not really scared for next season. I don't give a fuck what's going to happen next season. It's just going to be something to talk about as far as Luka say, because Luka has lost a lot of weight. He looks faster already. He looks better. He looks more poised and more wise. And so I can't wait to see what happens for the new season and when it comes up. Okay. We are still kind of really just starting our summers off. A lot of people are still traveling. Safe travels, man. If you're in the Texas area or surrounding Texas area, stay safe. A lot of rain has been happening, a lot of floods, a lot of storms, a lot of stuff that's really out of our control that we really just can't control. And it's here, and on top of it, it is basically like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's just going crazy now. So like I said, just be safe. Everybody out there, be safe, and just travel as much as you can while also being safe, man. Also, if you are in the Texas area, a lot of them now are expanding. So you got some in Florida now. You got some, I want to say Alabama. I think one is coming to Tennessee. For sure. But I don't know. But for sure around Texas, if you know, you know. If you're traveling around Texas by car, not traveling, not traveling by plane or anything. But if you're traveling by car throughout Texas, okay, you, my friend, are stopping at Buc-ee's, okay? Buc-ee's is lit. Okay, if you've never been to Buc-ee's, I actually on one of my episodes I named my top 3 gas stations, and Buc-ee's was one of my top 3 gas stations. Now, for people who ain't never been to Buc-ee's, okay, Buc-ee's is, how do I want to explain Buc-ee's? Imagine if who is a store that maybe got good food? Maybe Costco. Costco got good pizza, right? They got good food, and you can shop there. Shop till you drop, and they got some apparel, right? Imagine Buc-ee's being like its little cousin that comes visit only in the summer times. That's Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is the little cousin that come visit to Costco, okay? So for people that don't know, Buc-ee's is the shit. Go in there, you definitely hear it loud and clear. Hey, brisket on the board. Was it fresh brisket on the board? You hear all that shit, man. You go into Buc-ee's, you got food on top of food on top of food. Their club sandwiches are good. Their brisket is fire, fantastic. Their brisket sandwiches, either the slice or the chopped brisket, any one of them, fire as fuck. Okay, they got my son personally. If he's not eating the chicken, which they got chicken strips and shit, and they're like, son's autistic, so he has a set limit of stuff that he eats before he gets annoyed with shit, right? So he likes their chicken strips, and he's a bread guy. He can eat hot dog buns straight out the pack all day if he feels like it. But yeah, he eats the chicken strips. But then his favorite thing, and I make sure if I don't go with my son, I try to get him at least one pack. But if I'm going with my son, he gonna make sure he picks up 2. They're roasted. I don't know how to explain it. They're pecans. He likes the pecans, but they got almonds, and I want to say they have regular peanuts too, but I know they got almonds and pecans for sure. And so they basically roast them, but also have some type of sweet coating on them as they're roasting. Won't lie to y'all, I'm not a sweet guy. Okay, I don't like candy like I used to. I used to eat a whole big bag of Skittles when I was younger. Not anymore. Like I literally tried some Skittles the other day and I almost spit them out. I can't do sweets anymore. Any type of zero sugar juices or sodas. That's what I'm trying to aim for because, like I said, I'm not a big sweet person. But my son, for sure, that little motherfucker, he'll grab 2 things of those cashews. There you go. Pecans, cashews, and almonds. They got all of those that's sweetened, coated, and roasted. But the pecans, that's the ones he goes for all the time, right? And so he grabs 2 bags. One of those bags is gone before he even leaves that store. Gone. And so I literally have to make him like, dude, you can't eat these until like later. Like eat some food or like wait till we get to the car for you to eat. Okay, chill out on these, man. And so that is his shit. He'll die by that shit, man. He loves those. And they got some like little corn pops, I guess. Dude, anything they have, they make their own jerky, their own fudge. They make a lot of they have their own drink stations, and you know how you have your Cokes and your Sprites and your ginger ales, but they also have like I know it's a brand, but I can't remember the brand of it like specifically right now. It's not coming to me, but man, Buc-ee's. Dude, food is fantastic. Bathrooms are fantastic. Anytime, if I'm stopping at Buc-ee's, I'm good. Because first of all, the bathroom's always clean. It's always somebody in there cleaning the bathroom. When somebody comes out, if it's real busy, it's a janitor waiting for the person to come out. When the person come out, he goes cleaning right quick and like, all right, go ahead. Always clean. And then on top of that, being clean, it's so spacious. Like it's so much space in there, and like. Literally, you can just be in there chilling if you want to, and nobody knows what's going on, bro. Clean, super cool. It be a line sometimes, but sometimes they get through that line, you know what I mean? And all the food you can imagine, gas station food plus like food that you order at a restaurant is at this Buc-ee's. Also, they have apparel, shirts, t-shirts, bathing suits, pants, shoes, toys. They actually got a whole mascot that be there sometimes. I've got pictures somewhere of my daughter and my son, actually, for sure. My daughter, I remember taking a picture with the Buc-ee's mascot. All right, so anything you can imagine is in this gas station. And it's fantastic. I love it. I won't lie to y'all. Now, let me tell y'all something about that, though. If you are somebody that's traveling, let's say from Alabama or Mississippi or even New Mexico, traveling from Colorado, traveling from Arizona, traveling from Chicago. When you come to Texas and you stop at Buc-ee's, y'all are the only exception I have to not only buying the Buc-ee's apparel, but wearing it. Rightfully so. You bought it, so you get to wear it. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. But the people in Texas, let me tell y'all something. The people in Texas, they wear Buc-ee's apparel like it's a fashion design. Literally, bro, I saw a couple of people at work the other day. Literally, I'm passing by at work, and I'm like, is that a Buc-ee shirt? Like, yeah, what's wrong with this? I'm like, nothing, but it's just weird. I didn't expect a Buc-ee shirt. And then I start thinking about it. Everywhere I go in Texas, you see Buc-ee shirt, Buc-ee shirts, Buc-ee shorts, Buc-ee shoes. Literally, go to the swimming pool, go to the beach. They have Buc-ee's swimsuits. A Buc-ee swimsuit, a 2-piece. They got the big ass beaver with the buck teeth all on that motherfucker. Dude, people in Texas are different already. But guess what? People in Texas will wear the shit out some Buc-ee's apparel. And swear that it's fashion design, baby. Let me tell you. They love that shit. They really do love that shit. Speaking of apparel, okay. If you are out there still trying to get your summer body right, or get your body right, not only just for the summer, but heading into the fall, you already know, going into the fall and the winter, you got to have that body right, because you can go to certain places, like I'm going to be Vegas, California, even maybe some parts of Florida, some parts of Texas, Mexico for sure, but maybe even across the world, that where you're going to have warm or hot weather still, but warm weather for sure, even in the midst of the fall and winter. You getting your body right for those times, right? For those dates. You can't wait. You working out, you having a good thing, right? So, hey, get those bodies right. But at the same time, I'm going to talk about a thing that I didn't know was a thing till literally recently as fuck. Okay. Now, how did I stumble across this? Okay. One of my good friends grew up together. I have her on pretty much a lot of social medias. So I see her when she posts, when she does stories and everything. Now she's on her weight loss journey. Or not really weight loss journey. She's on her working out journey. Like, she's always in the gym. Proud of her, first of all. Proud of you, girl. And keep grinding and keep striving. And I'd be inspired. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. Watching the stories that you do and the videos, I'd be inspired. I need to get my ass back in the gym. But so one day I saw her story, and she was like, she's in front of the mirror, just posing, right? And she had Crocs on. At first, I was just like, you got Crocs on it. But then I start thinking, like, you know what? She just took a picture. She is sweating. She's showing the progress. All right, you showing the progress that you got. Okay, cool. Didn't think nothing of it. About a week later, she doesn't just put a photo now on the story. She puts a whole video of her doing a workout. And lo and behold, this woman had Crocs on working out. And I literally texted, I said, are you wearing Crocs while working out? And she was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Like, we was laughing about it, going back and forth. I was like, Croc Queen is crazy and all that shit. But then I was just like, I thought it was just her. Then I'm literally in the kitchen, and my sister-in-law's in there, and I'm just like talking. I was like, man, it's crazy. And I was watching her story actually as I'm talking, like, damn, it's crazy. So people be working out in Crocs, and she's literally, my sister-in-law looked at me. She said, yes, all the time. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, they always in there working out with Crocs. What the hell are we doing working out with Crocs on, y'all? What's going on? Do y'all, let me know in the comment section. Do y'all work out with Crocs? Don't be embarrassed now, because I'm saying something. Do y'all work out with Crocs? Let me know, dude. I'm going to tell you something. When I was really in the gym hard and working out, because I played football, and I was still, getting into the gym a little bit after high school, still hitting the gym, trying to stay healthy, stay ready, and stay fit just in case I get a call. But I wear regular tennis shoes, and let me tell you something. Well, even with regular tennis shoes on, you drop that weight on your foot, and shit hurts. So I can only imagine with Crocs on. What is the sensation? Now, I won't lie to y'all. Matter of fact, while I'm talking shit, all right, I won't lie to y'all. Crocs are very comfortable. And so comfortable, and then you got the sports mode. You already know, put the strap down. You can really much do anything. You can run in them. You can go work out in them. You can. I go do a lot of shit. I go shopping in my Crocs. I don't go working out, but I go shopping in my Crocs. I wear my Crocs all the way until I get to the door at work, and then I put my work shoes on. Anytime I'm going outside, the first thing I'm really doing is putting on Crocs. I have to remind myself that I got real shoes that I can put on with outfits. Because, like, even like this crazy outfit I got on now, it's just like, I put Crocs on because it's just like so easy to slip on, and we on our way. And like I said, we got the sports mode on them, so we kind of just do what we want, right? But working out in Crocs is crazy. Okay, shout out to you, girl. You know who I'm talking about. I love you. I told you I'm gonna talk about you on my pod, and this was crazy. Shout out to you. All right, shout out to Chelsea, one of my good friends from back home. Yeah. You thought I was gonna leave your name out of this, didn't you? Hell no, you getting blasted. Girl, fuck that. But now I love you, girl. Be good. Keep doing what you're doing, working out. Just working out in Crocs is crazy. I'm still gonna talk shit. I'm always forever talk shit. All right. Last week, speaking of women, last week, if you missed it, Evolution is a pay-per-view that the WWE does it was last Sunday, and it consists of nothing but all women. Each match was all women. Okay, so if you are feminist and love women, and you tune into that, check into that, because next year is going to be popping again. But see how far WWE has came from being like a women division to being like only maybe 10, 15, can push to 20 women, but 10, 15 women on the roster, to now you have the women have their own Royal Rumble match. You know, they have battle royals. You have a lot of more women that are competing that you can do this. And so Evolution was fantastic. All the matches that happened in Evolution, oh my God. The Battle Royale was good. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. That was kind of like a OG versus the newcomer, but they kind of are the same a little bit. Tiffany Stratton is more athletic than even a young Trish Stratus. Tiffany Stratton is more athletic. And you know what? That's one thing about everybody is in love with Tiffany Stratton. And I'm not saying I don't love her. I think she's a hell of an athlete, a hell of a wrestler. I guess because, you know, it's just the voice a little bit. It's Tiffy time. And then my daughter comes, it's Tiffy time. Like, I thought you like Rhea Ripley. Yeah, so even then, you know what's real crazy? Me and my daughter we wasn't like, you know, fighting or arguing, but we had a little beef because Io Sky was facing off Rhea Ripley, and she loves Rhea Ripley. And, you know, she always does the entrance that she does. And so she was doing it during the match, and I'm over here looking at it. I said, no, it's like I'm messing with it. We going back and forth, and it was a great match. Such a great match that it ended with neither Io Sky or Rhea Ripley winning the title. It ended with Naomi. Now, to my wrestling fans, y'all know who Naomi is. But to my black community, Naomi is a black woman that came in at the last minute of Evolution and I don't want to say stole, because she got a Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank match is basically where you it's a ladder match between 6 women or 6 men, but for this it's the women. They have a ladder match. They in there beating each other up like a motherfucker. And then you climb the ladder, and it's a briefcase in the middle of the ring. You grab the briefcase, and what the briefcase is, you have a year to cash in. And cash in means that at any point of time, any point, you can say, go, run out. Hey, ref, I want to cash in my Money in the Bank, and this is going, and like I want to be in a part of this match. All right, now this is like for Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, it was 2 of them. Naomi, the black woman, came in, she cashed in, and they said, okay, now this is a triple threat match. Boom! She fucked them up, and she won that shit. First of all, congratulations, Naomi. Man, I'm going to tell y'all something. Straight up, that I've been back into wrestling really since I started my podcast about a year and a half ago. I've kind of been watching more wrestling. I've been getting more and more in tune into it. So when I came in or back into it, and I'm watching, Naomi was kind of like, you know, she was with Jade and Bianca and the nice persona, the nice girl, and all this. And so now that she did her heel turn about some months ago, I felt that, and I feel her. And I didn't really notice it until I saw some other people point it out on the podcast of like her gimmick now as a heel is like proceed with caution. So she has caution tape, like she puts caution tape on her outfit. So with caution tape, you know what I'm saying, and proceed with caution. At first I wasn't fucking with it, but yeah, now it's kind of engraved in my brain right now. I'm not gonna lie, but if you watch, just look at when she comes out, and you'll notice like in the screen it's showing the caution tape. The first 2 layers of caution tape, and then the other ones are things that people critique her on. Oh, too nice, can't wrestle, do this, and especially the too nice one, that hits home for me, because now these are all the stuff that y'all been saying about me, and now look at me now. Because I felt that, because, dude, a lot of people tell me all the time, oh, you too nice, and you know, you did this, and then that. Especially like really pretty much each place that I have worked, they always say the same thing. Especially being the boss, especially being the boss at places, right? or not the boss, or being a manager, or somebody that's in charge, a lead, or somebody that a point of contact. Let me say that. Being a point of contact, right? Pretty much after I turned maybe 18, 19, I started actually trying to go for leads or manager jobs. Like, now I'm getting those jobs and I'm point of contact. A lot of people always say, oh, you're too nice, and oh, you do this. So I wish I can do. It's not me being too nice. And it's just, everybody goes through something. And so when you come into to a place of work and establishment, my job is to make sure that it's run smoothly, but also to make sure that you are, you're happy doing your job. Not everybody wants to come in and just do their job and be happy doing their job, of like being miserable doing their job, but fake that like they're happy. I try to make people feel happy, man. Feel good about yourself. Dance, sing, man. Do what you need to do. Hey, you want to go in the freezer and go scream? Please go do it, man. Like, I won't go in there for like a cool 2 minutes. I don't care. And so a lot of people has tried to critique me on my ways of leading, and they do it to this day. I get critiqued a lot on how I lead because I'm not. When a lot of people out there, when you hear the word leader or you hear the word, you're in charge or whatnot, you get into a strict mode of, okay, everybody's going to follow my lead and everybody's going to do this, and I don't want no bullshit. That's not how to go about it, because now you throwing off this persona about you and you giving this fake, really kind of fake narrative that people are not gonna like, and then you want to come double down or double back there and be like, oh, hey guys, I'm a nice guy. No, fuck you. And that's what a lot of people's problem is. And so for me, my leadership of what I do is I get shit done. Now people know not to fuck with me because you don't want to make me mad. Like, I'm not the Hulk or nothing, but you don't want to make me mad. You don't want to piss me off, because once I really say, all right, I'm done with you or fuck you, it's really fuck you. And so you don't want to get on my bad side. You don't want to fuck with me. And then on top of that, if you do, even just do a little bit right by me, I'm always do right by you and take care of you. And so hearing a lot of times, oh, you're too nice, or this and that, or the fact that I can go in and do a job, I can do a 3-hour job within an hour. But I make it look so effortless, and then people are like, oh, you don't do nothing all day. No, I've been doing stuff. You're just mad that now you have to actually work at the last part of the job because you spent the first 3 hours lollygagging, while I spent the first 3 hours actually fucking putting in hard work and trying to make sure I get everything done. All I got to do is like 2 more things, and I say those 2 things for the end, so it makes like I actually have work to do, but I get to chill for those middle period while you over there stressing. And people have narratives on people, especially if they think you're too nice, or they don't like, or they think your way works, but why can't I use your way myself? It's not you, and that's okay. So Naomi basically speaks for people like us, speaks for people like me, okay? Even though she's on the heel turn and everybody's supposed to be booing her and nobody's supposed to she's supposed to be the villain, I'm applauding it. First of all, black woman, thank you. Second of all, just the fact of literally the too nice is what gets me, man. Too nice. You mean to tell me she's too nice that she doesn't deserve a championship run because she's too nice, or she doesn't deserve good things to happen to her because she's too nice? That's diabolical. Then what is Cody Rhodes? He's just nice. He's not too nice. I don't get it. Right? So shout out to Naomi, man. You deserve that. You deserve that world title. The storylines are just going to be crazy. Going to defend the title for sure. At SummerSlam. SummerSlam is a couple of weeks away. Can't wait to see what happens with that. That's a triple threat now between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Naomi for the championship. We'll talk more about that as the day comes by. Okay, so but shout out to Naomi. Shout out to the whole women division in WWE. Shout out to WWE for putting on a phenomenal pay-per-view with literally all women. Okay, a lot of people are saying like the Io Sky Rhea Ripley match, that was a top match. Now I want to say best of all time, maybe not top 5, but for sure you can put that up there as the top 10. Women all time definitely up there top 2. I feel like I don't know. It is what it is. right? If you haven't heard, then I think you should hear now. I don't know if it's real, but people have been speculating it, and people, even some of the casinos have been putting advertisements up. Now, like I said, I don't know if people are just trolling or is it true. Uno is officially coming to casinos. Most importantly, Uno is going to be in Vegas casinos. If you are a casino from Oklahoma to Missouri to Mississippi to Vegas, Cali is I think casinos here in Cali. Get ready to possibly shut some damn casinos down for a week, man. I don't think Uno is gonna last a week. Do you not know? For all you casino owners and all you people that just want to just get money, I encourage you. I actually challenge you. Go to I guess you would say, go to a hood party. Go to a block party. Go to the hood itself and go to the parties. Go see how they play spades, how they play craps, how they play dominoes, how they play Uno. Just go watch. Get you a plate, because they gonna fix you a plate. Get you a plate. Get you a beer. Get you some alcohol. It's gonna be some alcohol there. Get some drinks in you. And watch the madness unfold to where they almost about to fight or shoot some shit. That's what you're inviting into your casino. That's what you're inviting. And I hate to tell you, it's not just us. And when I mean us, it's not just us that be doing it. I done seen some white people get down. Some Mexican people get down. Some Asian people get down over some damn Uno now. Uno ain't. Let's play Uno. Okay. Playing Uno. Okay, so for the new age right now, I'm going to tell y'all something. It's going to kind of strike a nerve into my older people. And I don't mean to strike a nerve, but it is what it is. Okay. Uno is literally, especially for the hood, Uno is the new version of spades. When people used to, like, I remember going even recently about, I say about maybe, 2018, so about 6 or 7 years ago, I remember going to my uncle's house in Atlanta, and they're playing spades. And they are talking the maddest shit, the most shit, going crazy. And it's just us. I'm just like, what the fuck? We still talk shit doing it. So Uno now is like spades from back in the day. You play, you're gonna talk shit. If you play, you better know how to play. None of that fucking triple, double stack. Putting a draw 4 on top of a draw 2 is diabolical. Who the fuck taught y'all math? Or shapes or color or matching numbers? Who taught y'all that shit? Failed at kindergarten, I can sell. Doing a triple, double stack, doing all that, man. Y'all, it's so many rules out there that at this point, I think y'all just looking for ways to win the goddamn game of Uno. But let me know in the comment section, what is your take on Uno possibly coming to casinos? Is this the right move? Is this a move that can close down casinos? I feel like if Uno is being placed in casinos, in about 20 years, it's gonna be a documentary of the card game that should have never started. Because, man, it's going to be a good Netflix special because it's going to be crazy fucking madness in that bitch, right? Crazy madness. All right. I recently looked up my son. My son was watching it. I don't know why. Shout out to Kevin Hart and shout out to everybody else that's involved with that movie. But I was looking up Secret Life of Pets. And the only reason I was looking up Secret Life of Pets because my son loves that movie. And when I say love, he loves that movie. Literally, bro, it was one day. We were sitting there and he asked me, he has this since he's nonverbal, he has his tablet that his communication. We basically say that's his voice. And so he has that, and he'll ask you, maybe like I want sausages or I want food or I want this. And so He don't spell it out the whole thing. He just say, "I want secret," and I'm like, "Okay, I know you want Secret Life of Pets. I want secret. Cool. Go in there, play Secret Life of Pets." This man then proceed an hour and a half. I'm playing the game, so I'm kind of I'm focusing on the game. Some time go by, and he comes in again, and his device is talking. So I'm thinking it's messed up. But he's like, "I want secret. I want secret," and I'm just like, "Oh, you okay? I guess your movie's over. Let me go play you another movie." I go to because he likes different type of movies. He like the Lorax. He likes Sing. He loves Good Burger. So I try to switch it around. And so I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go switch it. As soon as I got off of Secret Life of Pets to go switch it, had a fit. I'm like, whoa, calm down, man. What's going on? I'm like, you really want to watch Secret Life of Pets again? And yeah. And I'm like, all right, played it again. And then let you know, 2 more times after that, he watched Secret Life of Pets the whole day. So bad to where I was just like, man, I'd rather sit in silence. Please, I don't want to hear another line for Secret Life of Pets. Need a lift? Yeah, we need a lift. Let's ride Tattoo. Man, I was sick and tired of hearing that shit, man. Kevin Hart should get paid double for that movie. Okay, now, the reason I did look up, because I was just curious. I was like, you know what? Who all played in this movie? The amount of talent in this Secret Life of Pets, the first one, oh my God. And it's a bigger dog. His name was Duke. Played by Eric Stonestreet. For people that don't know Eric Stonestreet, you know him, but you didn't know his real name. He was one of the gay guys in Modern Family, the bigger gay guy in Modern Family. Let me tell you how great of an actor Eric Stonestreet is. He's not gay. He is a straight man. Not only that, I got so used to his voice in Modern Family. When I found out he played Duke, I went to 3 different search engines: Google, Bing, Yahoo. I went to 3 different search engines just to make sure that I'm reading what I'm reading right. That this dude is, I would have never thought, fantastic acting. Fantastic acting through that whole movie and that whole cast. So shout out to that whole cast for that good movie. But also, I started thinking about it with Eric Stonestreet and Modern Family, man. One person that I want to give their flowers to, that's from Modern Family, Ed O'Neill. And for my people that don't know Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, Married with Children. Yes. Ed O'Neill he deserves his flowers while he is still alive and with us, man. The amount of work that man has put in, Married with Children, Modern Family. Dude, even though Ed O'Neill's character in the Clippers the Clippers show they did about the Clippers and Donald Sterling, Ed O'Neill's character, him playing Donald Sterling was fantastic. Fantastic. He played a good one. But all the other rest of the crew was, you could have picked somebody better. But dude, he's one hell of an actor. And one hell of an actor. And I mean, one hell of an actor, man. Hey, man. Ed O'Neill, you deserve your flowers right now, and while you're alive and with us, thank you for all you do, all your acting, dude, phenomenal, and yeah, I'm giving him his flowers right now because you deserve it, man. All the shit that you been doing and all the stuff that man, it is fantastic and phenomenal, man. Shout out to Ed O'Neill. Maybe we'll see him in something else soon. We'll never know. Okay, so let's stick on the subject of movies and television and shows, because I want to talk a little bit about something. That's I kind of started thinking about. Superhero movies. Marvel versus DC. Let me know before I start, saying my piece. Let me know in the comment section. Are you a Marvel person or you a DC person? You can like both if you want. If you feel like Marvel sucks but DC is cool. If you feel like DC sucks and Marvel is cool, up to you. I don't really care. But let me know which one you prefer better. Now for me, if you was to ask me, I feel like Marvel has the best live action movies. The only live action DC movie that was really good was, of course, The Dark Knight. And it wasn't because of Batman. It was because of the Joker. Heath Ledger played the shit out of that part. He's the reason Heath Ledger is the reason why we look at that Dark Knight movie as one of the best Batman movies ever. If you take Heath Ledger out of that as the Joker, we don't even think about that movie. I guarantee you, we don't even think about that movie. But Heath Ledger played the fuck out of that. Rest in peace to Heath Ledger. But Marvel has better live action. The live action Spider-Mans, all like Spider-Man in the verse, all the Avengers movies they've been making, even the old Fantastic Four to now the new Fantastic Four, the old Spider-Mans to the new Spider-Mans. All the Spider-Mans are fantastic. Anything live action, Marvel has it. But cartoon or animation or animated shows or movies, DC blows Marvel out the water. Blows them out the water. And it's nothing you can tell me. Teen Titans, Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond was probably one of the best Batman shows ever. And then Justice League, fantastic. Even though I don't really fuck with it because it's too cartoony for me, but Teen Titan Go, it's funny as shit, but it's fantastic. Okay, of course, Marvel has some cartoons, the Avengers, Spider-Man and Friends, all of that. Marvel cartoons cannot touch DC cartoons. But DC live action cannot touch Marvel live action. That's my take on that. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I think Marvel has it with live action movies, but I think DC has it when it comes to animated and cartoons. Because, dude, man, Batman Beyond, Justice League, Teen Titans, the first Teen Titans, list goes on and on. Even the regular Batman show, you had so much unexpected shit in there. Justice League, it made you cry on some episodes. That's how deep in depth they are with the DC is with their cartoons. Their cartoons are nasty, fantastic. Nasty. Fantastic. Okay. So, like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think and which one do you like better? Do you like Marvel better or do you like DC better? It's people out there that like Marvel cartoons better than DC, and it's people out there that like DC live action better than Marvel. I mean, it's nothing wrong. You like what you like, man. Leave these people alone, bro. All right, moving on. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the ring. And hey, by the way, did y'all know that? Y'all know the backstory about that song? If you didn't know, now you're about to know, and I'm about to spoil it for you. The song, You Like Pina Colada song, it's crazy that it's about a man, and this is back then, so this is before phones. So you go on the newspapers for shit, or you watch something on TV and go to the newspaper. But the song is basically a man talking about he's tired of his lady. And he's tired of dealing with her, right? So he goes to the newspaper, and it's a chick in there saying, "Oh, hey, you like pina coladas? You like doing this? You want to have a good time? Call me up." Cool. Guess what he do? The whole song, you go look at the lyrics. So the whole song, he's talking about it, and then he calls up the lady, Cool. Meet me here. Cool. Guess what? He goes meet that lady, and he looks up, and it's his woman, his wife. First of all, for your wife, you're in the wrong for having that newspaper ad already. That means you've been doing that for a while. Crazy work, Nick. And then for the dude, motherfucker, you was just trying to get some cheeks clapping, and it happened to be your wife. And then at the end, that's when his wife was like, "Hey, baby, I didn't know you like pina coladas." Again, cold in the crazy work, right? Crazy work, right? That shit had me dying when I saw that shit. Crazy work. Speaking of crazy work, if you missed it, the ESPYs Awards was on, what's today? It's Friday, so it was on Wednesday. ESPY was good. A lot of people. First of all, when I saw that Shane Gillis was about to host the ESPYs Awards, I just knew that this shit was, somebody was gonna get canceled or somebody was gonna get shut the hell up. I already knew it. I knew how it was gonna go, and I was cool with that. But now, let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of people out there pissed off. The jokes he was doing and shit was saying, I was crying. I was dying laughing. But not a lot of people. We live in a day and age now to where everybody, I don't want to say it's sensitive, but everybody's sensitive. And they can't take a joke. None of this. I saw a couple of clips of, I didn't think this was funny. That's funny. I respect the hell out of The View. But a couple ladies on The View said, well, the award shows are for people getting their name called for awards, not for laughs and this and that. And I would like to say, I get what you mean by that, but at the same time, if that's the case, why did the Oscars, the Grammys, the ESPYs, all these other award shows, why are they hiring comedians to host? Jimmy Kimmel's host the Oscars. Chris Rock has host the Oscars. What are you talking about? Even when the ESPY, let's take a step back. Even when the ESPYs Awards had John Cena, a wrestler, up there hosting the ESPYs Award, he was doing jokes after jokes after jokes. Nobody complained about it. Now I would tell you something. The fact that Shane Gillis is a white dude and he's getting all this hate is crazy. Very crazy. But at the same time, and I don't want to feel like I'm defending him because, hey man, I knew what type of time it was when I saw his name pop up as the host. I knew what type of time it was, right? So I'm dying laughing at the whole thing, but everybody else find offense to it. And we live in a place to where it's so cringy because everybody can't take jokes. Everybody thinks everything is offensive. Oh, you can't do that. You can't say that. Okay, I will see, and it's crazy enough that you can see probably some bullshit you don't need to see on TV versus one little joke that it makes no sense. Also, Shane Gillis is a person that don't give a fuck. So he really doesn't care about what anybody thought about him anyway. He still don't care. He got paid for it. He did what he did. His name is going to go down in history as the host of the ESPYs, and people are going to look that up. 10 years from now, people are going to probably look it up. You never know. My favorite thing I did, of course, a lot of people saw his breakout scene, or people heard about Shane Gillis from when he was talking about, his cousin with Down syndrome. He's like, yeah, you can tell I got it right a little bit. And that shit was hilarious. But the very one that I love the most is that airplane skit when they're on the plane and then the pilot's like, oh, well, we got a blown engine, but we should be fine. And the other engine blown out. And the pilot's like, all right, so if y'all got some loved ones, y'all might want to call them now. And yada, 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 and this and that, right? And I was just like, all right, cool. So everybody started getting their phones out, started calling people. Mom, I love you. Oh, tell Dad I love you. I'm about to die, this and that. And this nigga Shane Gillis, bro, out loud. Hey, is this Rick's underbody? He's like, yeah, man, this is Shane with the red Subaru. Man, y'all suck at y'all job. Or he say nigga, but he said, hey, you motherfuckers suck at your job, man. I'm about to come down there and beat the fuck out of you. And like he's going off. And the shit that had me dead was like, hey, I'll be down there in 10 minutes. Hey, you better start stretching. I'm about to wear your ass out, dumbass. Yo, Shane Gillis is hilarious, bro. I love him. I'll be down there. I love him a lot. Yeah, dude. Shane Gillis. In my opinion, Shane Gillis killed it. I have no love lost towards Shane Gillis. I think he is one of the best comedians out there, man. You keep me aroused, you keep me entertained. I fucks with it. Heavy, in my opinion. Heavy. All right. Okay. Let me give a couple of big shout outs. One big shout out is going to go to I'm sorry, baby. I'm about to say your name hella wrong and hella fucked up. But Nijaree canady. Nijaree Canady. If I'm saying your name wrong, please correct me. Please don't feel bad about correcting me. But this is what I think it is. Nijaree Canady. Shout out to you, Texas Tech softball pitcher. Just signed a $1 million NIL deal. One of the first ones, especially for women in the college sports world. But black woman, $1 million NIL deal, as she signs this NIL deal going into next year, being the Texas Tech pitcher. Congratulations to you. Like I said, I hope I said your name right, but if I didn't, correct me. Congratulations to you on signing that deal. Much earned. Okay, I'm not a big softball person, but I definitely, after I saw you sign that, I went and I watched some highlights. You deserve that NIL deal for sure. So shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Man, hope more deals come out your way too as well. Also, West Tennessee, stand the fuck up, man. Stand the fuck up. Me being from Jackson, Tennessee, I've seen a lot of athletes come out of Tennessee, period. But especially West Tennessee. Okay, I feel like some of the best athletes were in West Tennessee. And that's just me being a little biased. But Trey Smith, offensive guard for the Kansas City Chiefs, from Humboldt, Tennessee, which I got some family in Humboldt. Shout out to my family that's still in Humboldt and my friends that's still in Humboldt. Fuck with y'all heavy. But Trey Smith from Humboldt, Tennessee, went to USJ, University School of Jackson in Jackson, Tennessee. I lived in Jackson and I went to Liberty in Jackson. Okay, we got Northside, Southside, Liberty, JCM, USJ, JCS, Trinity. I am missing some. I know I am, man. But that's the ones I can think about right now. He just became the highest paid offensive guard in NFL history. Not Kansas City Chiefs history. Not just the offensive line. Oh my God. Highest paid in NFL history, man. I'm excited, bro. From somebody who came same place that I came from, little old West Tennessee. We don't get much opportunities out of West Tennessee. And when we do, we try to make the best of it. Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. But shout out to Trey Smith on becoming the highest paid guard in the NFL history. Okay, the Chiefs did him justice, and they did great by him. Okay, signed him. He's the reason why Patrick Mahomes have, well, I know Trey Smith got 2 to Patrick Mahomes 3, but still, he's the reason that Patrick Mahomes has 2 more added to his 1 that he did win. All right, I'm going to be in there. He is the reason that he has 2 more added to the 1. So shout out to my guy, Trey Smith, man. Well deserved, much deserved. Man, you earned that shit, bro. Congratulations to you and your family, brother. I'm so proud of you, man. I know we probably didn't, and I'm not the one to say, oh, I remember him. No, shit. If I'm not mistaken, I would say when I was a senior, he would have been a freshman in high school. So I really didn't. I don't know if he paid attention to me. I didn't pay attention to him. But just the fact that we grew up not too far apart from each other, and we was in the same. I don't want to say school district. I guess it would be school district, right? Or at least the same city going to the same school, or not same school, the same city going to the different schools, but in the same city. The fact that we are from the same place, and we came out of the same place, came out of the mud together, bro. I am super proud of you, brother. Super proud, man. I feel like I'm one of your siblings, and I'm watching you get this deal, man. I feel happy, like I got paid with you, man. Seeing a black man not only a black man, but seeing somebody who came from the same place I come from and doing big, and you got paid like that in history, NFL history. Come on, man. We came a long way. Congratulations to you, brother. And I'm super duper proud of you. Trey Smith, man. Keep going, baby. You know, you got it. You got it right now. The ball is in your court. You just set the tone for all the other kids that's in West Tennessee that feel like they ain't got no hope, man. We done seen the Casey Prathers, and we done seen the Jalen Barfords. We done seen the AJ Mayweathers. We done seen the Coco Bush, or the Bush brothers, period. All of them motherfuckers can ball. All right, and we done seen all of those players that had great potential of doing anything, and either just something happens, they don't get there, or this is how life goes. But somebody who has made it and doing it and put us on the fucking map like that, fuck yeah, dog. Oh, Kendall Anthony too. Sorry, I skipped your name, but part of that. Congratulations, and I'm very much proud of you. Okay. All right. Saturday night. Saturday. UFC 318 will be happening. Okay. Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay. Poirier versus Holloway 3 will be on Saturday night. Okay. Now, this is potentially Dustin's last fight. I don't know for sure. He's talked about it. A lot of people talked about it. I don't know if it's going to be Dustin Poirier's last fight. But if it is, I hope you go down swinging. I hope you take this victory. Okay. Now, let me know in the comment section who you guys got. You got Dustin Poirier, or do you got Max Holloway taking the dub in UFC on Saturday night? It's actually going to be a decent ass card, so I can't wait to watch it. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Who's taking it home? Okay. Can't wait to see that fight. Got a lot of good fights happening this year too, so can't wait to see what happens with that. Also, we're getting close to that time to where I'm about to start calling some games, and I can't wait for that. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for chilling with me and having another episode with me. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Another episode of Ta1k podcast is in the books. Episode 60, baby. Oh, we are 40 episodes away from 100. 10. That's triple digits. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I felt like when I was starting my podcast and I was doing episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and by episode 4 and 5, I was just like, damn, am I going to ever get to double digits? Now I'm looking like, damn, I can't even remember what I talked about on episode 13, right? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all already know who I am. I'm Zay for Life, and Zay for Life is